I spent 3 weeks living in Scotland visiting my in-laws, so basically I was living like a Scottish girl, even part-time, doing normal things like grocery shopping, cooking, eating out, walking around, taking public transport. And as someone who lives full-time in China, Scotland made me realize a few awesome things that I really wish China had. And before you judge me, just watch until the end of this video. In Scotland, you just drink water directly from the tap. It's honestly the best water I have ever had in my life. Skin feels nicer, my hair feels nicer. Also, do you know that you can actually drink water from the tap in hotels and restaurants in the UK? Unless there's a clear warning sign, which is very uncommon. You can just drink it. When the waiter asks, tap water or still water, many tourists accidentally order still water thinking it just means not fizzy or not sparkling. And then they get charged. Tap water is free and the other two cost money, so please know on that. And Scotland is also where they make the best whiskey ever, so clearly they know what they're doing when it comes to water. In China, I have a tap water in my apartment, but I still prefer to filter the water before drinking. We have this filter jug that you can just put water in from your tap and then it will just purify it. It sounds unusual, right? But water in Scotland is something that I love the most. People here might take it for granted when it comes with air. Scotland's air smells like air. No AQI app, no checking numbers before leaving the house, no today is a mass day. I never breathed such a clean air like this before, so I've been walking a lot around Glasgow and Edinburgh to enjoy the fresh air. Scottish people stand the cold really well. While I'm freezing walking down the street, I see people wearing shorts and trainers out like it's summer here. Maybe because Scottish people are built different. When I was in an Italian restaurant, I was constantly sniffing my nose because I got a cold. My husband told me, don't sniffing too much, just go to the toilet and blow your nose there, or else people might think that you're having a white Christmas. I mean doing gear if you don't know. And I went, oh my god, I was getting sick. And do people here love the rain so much? That's the reason why they name the rain in many different ways, like spitting, drizzling, pouring, lashing, bucketing, pissing. In Chinese, we just have the one and only, 谢雨. I feel like China is working hard on the air quality as well. You can feel the difference compared to years ago, and probably not that far away, we get there too. I really like the social and drinking culture here, but I feel like I can also do that in China with a group of friends. What I really wish China had is every restaurant and bar has a toilet. Every pub toilet is clean and smells nicer than my ass. Vintage looking, spacious, clean, perfect for some Instagram photos. It sounds like a basic thing here, but we don't have that rule in China or Asia. It's literally a rule in the UK. When you serve food and drink, you must have a toilet. Another thing that honestly impressed me is something I saw in the female toilets in pubs. Hi, I'm Angela. If you are on a date and it isn't working out, you can go to the bar and ask for Angela. The staff will immediately know you need help. They'll call you a taxi, help you leave quietly. I saw that and I thought, wow, that's actually very thoughtful. And also, you know what? No smoking in the bars. It's a rule. No one can smoke inside. That's such a game changer for me. I can sit inside a pub all evening and when I walk out, my hair and clothes still smells nice. I know it's cultural and it takes time, but I really wish we could have that rule in China soon. I love how people socialized properly here. In restaurants and pubs, you see people talking with each other and you get the best service. The staff will ask you nicely about the day and planned, serve you quickly. You feel so welcome. Tips are not compulsory, but well appreciated. And if you're a football lover, welcome home. Football is massive in Scotland, dominated by Celtic and Rangers. Rivalries are intense and emotional, especially in Glasgow. Asking someone Celtic or Rangers is very common. Football is popular in China, but it's not deeply rooted in daily life and identity like it is in Scotland. People here love to say please, thank you, and I'm sorry. For example, you go to order a coffee in a coffee shop, you'll say something like, could I please have a hot latte? And once they give it to you, you will say thank you. It just becomes a very normal thing to say in almost every sentence, and it's good for you at the end of the day. I mean, it's honestly after 3 weeks living here, I became a more polite person. Scottish people really respect your space, respect your privacy, and apologize constantly. I feel like I'm rude because I don't say thank you or sorry enough. They say sorry when they accidentally touch you or block your way. I'm like, no big deal, it's not your fault. I think people here just have really good manners. In China, we don't usually say please, thank you, or sorry that much, or say sorry when we bump into each other. It's not rude, it's just normal. It's just a different culture. Maybe because I'm staying on the outskirts of Glasgow, not in the main town, I find it quite hard and expensive to get food delivery to my place. That's why a lot of people here go to big supermarkets like Costco or Tesco, buy a large amount of food for the week, and cook at home more. Getting around isn't very convenient either. You need to have your own car, otherwise you rely on public transport, which is not cheap. Uber and taxis are also very expensive, so you really have to plan everything in advance. In China, on the other hand, it's more convenient in almost every way. Better transport, faster and cheaper food delivery, and so many shops in front of your door. After 3 weeks, I honestly miss Asian food so much. Rice and noodles come to me. In China, I order food and groceries on apps, and the food will arrive like in 20 minutes. So what China really does not have is inconvenience. Scotland is very expensive. Rent, food, transport, eating out. I have friends who cook almost every meal during the week and might only go out once a week. The time you really see people spending money the most is during Christmas season, and then after Christmas, that's when everyone certainly gets poor and stays at home again. It's a city that's not as big as London, but the prices are getting very close to London prices. In general, the cost of living feels quite high compared to the average income of people. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I genuinely don't know how normal people live here on a normal salary with those crazy high prices. Do people here need to work extremely hard to have a comfortable life? Whereas in China, it's affordable to eat out every single day, especially when you choose local food. You can eat out every day if you want, pay for a few glasses of beer, and still feel like you're not breaking the bank. There are simply more options and more flexibility, no debate. What I'm trying to say is, in Scotland, almost everything feels expensive, while in China, you have both options, cheap or expensive. Last but not least, China is where you probably will not find the iron brew drink easily. Regular local supermarkets typically don't carry iron brew because it's a niche foreign beverage. Do you know that iron brew is #1 soft drink in Scotland? It outsells both Coca-Cola and Pepsi in Scotland.
Soft drink. This is not a soft drink. This is iron brew and it's made in Scotland.
Also, it's hard to find Scottish haggis and Scottish black pudding in China. Painful. Those are 3 things I love the 15th. Alright, besides all those above, I can't really find anything else that you can't find in China. And if you can't find anything in China, you can make it here in China. I have a contact of a Chinese guy on WeChat that can custom you anything you want. Okay, seriously, I have him make me a winter jacket and an oak, and they look really real and of course high quality. If you like this video or find this video helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Happy New Year!